Right, well, speaking of safe driving tips, if you ever get into a crash in your own vehicle, most of us know our car insurance or another driver should help, right?
Yeah, but what happens if you're taking public transportation, like a city bus, say? We have lawyer Twillie, the owner and founding attorney for LA Law. He is here to give us a little bit of clarity on this situation this morning. Good morning, lawyer. Nice to see you.
Great to see you, too.
So we understand that you received an email from a client who said, I was a passenger in a CT Transit bus that ended up flipping over due to the driver operating recklessly during a snowstorm. Yikes. I sustained leg and shoulder injuries as a result. What are my options?
Yeah, so
that's quite the story, by the way.
Yeah,
and
you
so
remember
timely.
That CT Transit bus that flipped about a week and a half ago? Yeah, so apparently they were in that. And we're having that storm right now.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah, your options are going to be limited when it comes to CT Transit. Sometimes when you're a passenger in somebody else's vehicle, there's a coverage that's called medical payments coverage. And it's a no-fault coverage that would cover your medical bills until that part of the policy is exhausted. Unfortunately, CT Transit does not have that. So really what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to run all of your medical charges through your own private health insurance, whether that be...
Oh, boy.
Yes. And if they have a right of subrogation, once you settle your claim with CT Transit, then you'll have to reimburse your health insurance provider out of those settlement proceeds. If they have an ERISA qualified plan, or I guess if you have state health insurance, by law they have a right to subrogate. So
keep your receipts.
Keep your receipts. Yes.
But that could be very costly.
It can be extremely costly, and for some it is. And this particular accident, there were some pretty bad injuries.
Yeah.
Some bad facial lacerations.
Oh my gosh.
You know, spinal cord injuries. So yeah, it could be very expensive.
Yeah, and I mean, you're talking about physical damage, but not just mental toll that it could take from being in that kind of an incident, right?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, listen, you have the physical damage, but you have the psychological and emotional damages too that you know, come with it. And having a storm like we're having today and having to ride public transportation is not going to be easy for that individual.
I don't think people look at, you know, riding public transportation. I don't think they necessarily go, you know, oh, I'm going to have to pay for this, you know, through my insurance. People think they'd probably be covered, right? Because it happened, you know, outside of their car.
Right. Well, the thing about it is, if you think about it big picture-wise, though, a company like CT Transit, they ride, you know, thousands of people throughout a day. So coverage, medical payments coverage for that much risk and liability is just probably financially not an option for them. So that burden is shifted back onto the individual, and they say, if there's an issue, then we'll, you know, reimburse you through the settlement. But, you know, to have and maintain that sort of coverage, just, I imagine it would be through the roof.
Yeah, I'm sure, astronomical, yeah. So if people are looking to get in touch with you, if something like this does happen?
844-GET-LA-LAW. You can hit us up on our social media at Get LA Law, or Lawyer the Lawyer.
Yeah.
Lawyer the Lawyer. His name is Lawyer, and he's a lawyer.
All that information.
Lawyer the Lawyer, you'll find me there.
Yep, all the information up on your screen right now. So email, phone, and again on social media. Lawyer, thank you so much for good advice, and we'll see you. We'll see you back here at 3 o'clock for Great Day Connecticut.
Indeed.
Fantastic. It's a date. Coming up, do you have